Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd just hang out, talk about my empties. As you all know, I have been decluttering the crap out of my house and 2025 is going to be the year of minimalism for me. I really just kind of want to narrow it down to products that I love, top tier, holy grails, and kind of just keep it to that. I've tried a lot of product. And I know myself, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. I kind of just want to get rid of use all the things because we all know I do not like to waste money. I do not like to waste product. I do not like being a wasteful person in any sense of the word. But if you're just interested in like my best of the best, what it is I would buy on repeat, I feel like this video is going to be very knowledgeable for you. I love this. We've talked about this before. This is the Naturium Bio Lipid Restoring Body Lotion. I use this all the time. I will say I like this more in the fall, winter months. It is definitely a thicker lotion for me, but I love the pump. Anything that has a pump, you know, I live for. It has a really nice, thick, but not too thick. It's thick in the sense that it will really hydrate your skin, but it's not thick in the sense that you really need to spend a lot of time rubbing it in. I put this on the second that I got out of the shower while my skin is still damp. This is fragrance free. It has omega fatty acids, shea butter, B vitamins, plus sodium PSA. I don't know what sodium PSA does, but it's very hydrating. I really like it, and I buy this on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure you can also get this at Target. I have bought it at Target before. I actually prefer to buy things in store. I know I've done a lot of like Amazon videos and I know that I have an Amazon storefront, but I kind of wanna like get away from the Amazon shopping overconsumption. I don't wanna be an overconsumer. I wanna buy the things that I wanna buy. I wanna like fill the holes within my wardrobe, within my makeup routine, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna overkill it. I really enjoyed this eye cream. This is the Rodial Dragon's Blood Eye Gel Hydrate and Tone. It was just a very simple eye cream. This is what it looks like. I really like the applicator you push down, and actually a little bit of that came out, so I'll put that on the back of my hand. But I am someone where I have very sensitive skin. I'm 33 years old. I have combo leaning way more dry, especially now, like in the winter months. But I have very, very sensitive eye skin. I get eczema patches on my eyelids, and I can't do a lot of actives around my eyes. So this was a really nice, hydrating, simple formula that did not irritate my eyes. I would totally buy this again, but I have tried other eye creams that I really like. Right now, I'm using a sample from Kiehl's. I have their vitamin C eye cream. They gave me a sample. It has lasted me like the last month, and I'm really, really, really enjoying that one. And we all know I'm a Kiehl's girly, so I would not buy this again. But if you were someone where you have very sensitive skin around your eyes, this was a pretty good one. Oh, I don't even need to stay here for very long. You guys know I love my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I have another one of these upstairs. I am never without this. I joke all the time, but if you watched my big fat Greek wedding, this is like, you know, the dad that puts Windex on everything. Whenever my skin is irritated, this is just my go-to, whether it's daytime, nighttime. If I just don't feel like doing anything, this is my serum. I use this honestly 5 or 6 times a week. I tend to use this at night, but when Mike and I go on vacation, I will pack this as my daytime and nighttime serum. It's just so hydrating. It gives a really nice slip to the skin. It looks beautiful under makeup, and it does not irritate my very dry and sensitive skin. I love it. It is an oil, but it is, let's see if there's any left in here, a little bit. It is an oil, but it is very, very thin. So I'll show you. You kind of just rub it in, let it soak into the skin, and it kind of just gives a glisten to your face. But more importantly, it hydrates you. It has a very like faint scent. I wouldn't say that it's scented, but it is an elixir of pure essential oils, botanicals that leave you with radiant, younger looking skin by morning. And I highly, highly agree. I am never without that product. It is my #1 must-have skincare product. Always on hand, always have to have it. Dr. Dennis Gross, I love this. This is the Ultimate Defense SPF 50. I purchased another one. This is really, really good during the winter and fall months for me when my skin is a little bit dry. Again, in the spring and summer, I'm a little bit more oily. I can get away with a sunscreen that's not as hydrating, but this leaves my skin so glistening, not like sweaty glistening though, but very hydrated, very dewy. It looks great on days where I wear it underneath makeup. It looks great on days where I don't wear makeup, and it just leaves my skin looking really plump and shiny and hydrated and healthy. It has a beautiful pump. We all know I live for a pump. And again, it doesn't leave my skin too white. It blends in really beautifully. And I'll show you. It leaves a really nice glisten to the skin. But again, it's not too sunscreeny. It doesn't like make me feel sticky. It doesn't leave me feeling hot. If you are someone where you have oily skin though, I would not recommend this. I would actually go for the La Roche-Posay. I will link that one down below, but that one is hydrating but not as dewy. This is really good for me, again, in the drier months where my skin needs that extra oomph or like drink, you know, of dewiness. Of hydration. Another skincare product, I really like this. I would totally buy this again. This is the Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. I love a pump. I really like a very liquidy, runny cleansing oil. Right now I'm using the Biossance. It is very, very similar to this. It has a pump. It is a long skinny thing like this. But I've decided that I think I like this more than the, you know, the Pharmacy Green Clean. That was my favorite for the longest time. I cannot tell you how many tubes of that I've gone through. But Shiseido sent this to me and it has changed the game for me. So I really like a pump with a liquidy cleanser. The other one is more of like a balm to an oil, where this is just straight up oil. I really like this. I would buy this again. I would do the Biossance again. The two of them are really, really nice. I think if I had to pick between the two, I would pick this because the Biossance has a little bit of like a lemony pledge scent to it. It doesn't irritate my skin, but I don't really love the scent, whereas this one was totally non-scented. And yeah, it took the makeup off really nicely. And yeah, it's just like your typical kind of thin cleansing oil. These were great, but I found better. So Shiseido also sent me their facial cotton squares, but I found this amazing brand. I will link it down below. I think it's called Clean. It is like a square of a cotton round. I will put an insert here of what it looks like because I do have them upstairs. I'm just too lazy to go get them. And the sun, she is dwindling. Although it is 4:45 and the sun is still out. So I'm not complaining. Those are so good. Like the Shiseido ones are great. They're smaller. And I love a cotton round where I can put my micellar water on it and I can just take all my makeup off and the cotton round doesn't disintegrate. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get holes, it's like you rub it off and then you get holes in the cotton round. I don't mess with that. So these were good, but I just find like the Clean ones are bigger. And I do this thing where I will use one side one day, I will hold on to the cotton round and then use the back side another day. So I just find like the Clean ones are bigger and I can use them more than once in a less wasteful way. So I would not buy the Shiseido cotton rounds again, but I'm definitely gonna repeat purchase the Clean ones down below because they are so, so good. Nivea Intense Healing Nourishing Moisture. I like this. I think this is better for me in the spring, summer where my skin is a little less dry. But I did enjoy this. It has a great pump. It's a wonderful drugstore option. I would not say that I would not buy this again. I do tend to buy Nivea lotions again in the spring, summer, but I like their lavender one better. Is it lavender? I don't know. I'm just saying that it's lavender because it comes in a purple pump. But I would buy that one over this one. An eye cream that I cannot mess around with, Beauty Stat. I've mentioned this before, and actually some of you have mentioned that you also had a terrible reaction to this, but this is the Universal C Eye Perfector. Every time I use this, my eyes break out. Like I get little bumpies around my eye, or like, I'm not kidding you, I actually got a chemical burn from using this. It's just like too much vitamin C. I can't use this around my eyes, so this is actually full, but I cannot give this to anyone because I would not want to give anyone that I love dearly, or even someone that I hate, I wouldn't want to give them a chemical burn. So this was an eye cream that did not work for me. I will never use this ever again. I don't think I will ever buy anything from Beauty Stat. More cotton rounds. These were terrible. I just bought cotton rounds from my local CVS because I ran out of Shiseido, and these were the kind where I put my micellar water on, I rubbed off my makeup, and it would disintegrate in my hand into a million pieces. So Top Care Everyday Cotton Rounds, I would not be using that again. Hair products. I love both of these. Everyone talks about Kerastase. It's definitely like a hype brand, especially on like TikTok and, you know, YouTube and whatnot. All the influencer girlies love Kerastase. This is nice. I do like this. It does make my hair really, really shiny, but I have just been really loving my Paul Mitchell, his clean conditioner, and I've just been using that. I have another one of these upstairs. I will use it. I do like it. I just don't know if this is like, I don't know. I didn't do my hair today. I kind of just like blow dried the top because it's cold out and I didn't want to get sick. Is that a myth? I don't know, but I don't go outside with my scalp all wet. But my hair feels soft, my hair feels really shiny, and I've just been using my Paul Mitchell in the shower, and I haven't been double conditioning. I used to double condition, so what I do is I get in the shower, I get my hair wet, and then I use the Paul Mitchell on the ends of my hair before I shampoo. I condition first, and then I shampoo my head, rinse it out, and then I would go in with this as a second shampoo, as a second conditioner, and then I would use this shampoo second, but I've just been skipping the double condition, so I don't know. But this is good. I would not slot this in as a holy grail item. This is the Chroma Absolute that I personally think we could live without, but if you're someone where you love shiny hair, I love shiny hair. I always think of Brie from Selling Sunset and how beautiful and shiny her black hair is. Oh my God. And it does leave me with shiny hair. Not that shiny, but definitely shinier than what I got. But my hair's been in a pretty good place lately. So I don't know, probably because it's winter and I'm not in the sun frying my hair, but you know, it is what it is. Another Paul Mitchell. I love Paul Mitchell. Okay, Paul Mitchell I feel like is definitely slept on, but they're super strong shampoo. If you watched my hair declutter video, I own like 7 of these upstairs because I thought for a second they were going out of sale. It was unavailable everywhere on the Paul Mitchell website, on Amazon, everywhere. So I stocked up. This is so good. I love this. It really does help to strengthen my hair, rebuild my hair. And what I like about this is that it suds up. So I really feel like, you know, suds don't equate to clean, you know, but in my brain, I really like a sudsy kind of shampoo. The other shampoo that I use is the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Oil, and I love that. I feel like it's really good for clarifying your scalp, but it doesn't suds up. So I will use the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree in my scalp really quick. And then I always use this as a second cleanse. I double cleanse my hair, like I double cleanse my face, because I only wash my hair twice a week and I want my hair to last between those 2 washes. Oh God, this is terrible. CEO, the Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream by Sunday Riley. I did not use this on my face. I exclusively used every ounce of this because it is expensive on my chest. This was too much for my face. I get red bumpies. Like I said, I'm very, very sensitive, but pro tip from me to you, I will never buy this again. But if you ever use a face cream that is too much for your face and your face does not get along with it and you cannot return the face cream, use it on your chest, use it on your midsection, use it on your body, on your hands, on your elbows. Don't waste your face cream. So I don't like this, but I used it on my chest. I finished it, and that is where I lie with this. I am a Kiehl's girly through and through. I really love Kiehl's. I love all of their nighttime creams. Right now I'm using their Midnight Cloud Cream. It's the same line as the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. The texture is a little weird. It is a little bit like pilly, and I don't love that, but it leaves my skin beautiful. I wake up in the morning, I look well rested, I look well hydrated. So I will live through the weird texture for the beautiful skin that it leaves me in the morning. So never buying this again. Definitely not a holy grail. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of Sunday Riley. For me, I can't remember off the top of my head all the products that I've purchased from Sunday Riley, but they're just too irritating for my very sensitive skin. Yardley. I love Yardley shampoos. We buy this at ShopRite. I really liked the lemon verbena. I don't know. Every time I go to ShopRite, I buy different scents of this, but I love Yardley because I like a soap. Like I like a bar of soap to clean me. I just find like nothing gets me as clean as the bar of soap. I don't mess with a loofah. I don't do like a washcloth, clean my skin, but it doesn't strip my skin and make me feel like I washed my body with soap. It leaves me nice and not like super, like I do get out of the shower and I put lotion on because I have to, but if I were to skip lotion for whatever reason, this doesn't leave my skin bone dry. So highly recommend these, and it's affordable. You can get it at ShopRite. I usually get them on sale for like, is it $1, maybe less than $1? 2 perfumes. One I would buy on repeat. This is just like a sentimental scent to me. One I like, but I'm not head over heels over. I love Jo Malone. This is the Poppy and Barley Cologne. It smells like Italy. I took this in a travel size to Italy when Mike and I went on our honeymoon, and every time I smell it, it takes me back to Venice. It takes me back to Florence. I am in Rome shopping in Louis Vuitton. So this is a scent very near and dear to my heart. Again, this is Poppy and Barley. It's like spicy and androgynous. Like it's not like super feminine. It's a little bit masculine. It has that kind of like musky scent to it, but it is still a little sweet. I love it. It's so good. But I have found that Jo Malone does not stay on my skin as long as Le Labo does, or as long as Memo Paris. That has been a fragrance that I have been testing and trying lately because one of my dear friends gave me a bunch of samples and I love it. And my friend, she smells so good all the time. So she brought in quite a few samples for me, and that stays on my skin really, really well too, as well as my Tom Ford Eau d'Ombre, but Eau d'Ombre, I said it wrong, Eau d'Ombre leather, but I'm not gonna talk about that because we talk about it all the time and I know you guys are sick of it. Gucci, I don't know, I had like a Gucci phase with perfume, but I feel like I'm kind of out of it. This is very peppery. This is the Gucci Bloom. My other girlfriend told me that she doesn't really like this scent because it reminds her of like a bad memory or like a bad time in her life. And I see her a lot, so I don't really mess with this anymore. Again, it is very like peppery, powdery, a little bit florally, spicy. I do like it, but it's kind of basic. I was in a spot with my cologne or perfume collection where it kind of was just like, I'm not someone that smells good. Perfume doesn't stay on me all day. I give up. And like I would just buy basic perfumes like this. I mean, if you like Gucci Bloom, I'm not saying that it's bad, but I would just buy like whatever. I would go and see and smell whatever was on the counters. But now I'm kind of like having more fun with the perfume and the cologne, and I'm finding that I can find things that last on my skin longer. I just need to find a scent that meshes well with me. And I don't know, just because it's Gucci and it's luxury doesn't mean it's the best of the best. And that is something that I have learned in recent months. So I will not be buying, I don't think I'm gonna buy any Gucci colognes going forward anymore. I'm sorry, that's kind of annoying that that picture has kind of like been a little bit in the frame. Oh, so sorry. Is that better? I don't know. Also from Gucci, I liked this, but I don't know. I like my Lancome Lash Idol better. I wouldn't buy this again. It was nice. It wasn't bad. Definitely better than other mascaras that I have used, but I am a die-hard Lancome Lash Idol when it is I wear mascara. I don't wear mascara a lot. I'm not wearing any mascara right now. I kind of just like my lashes to breathe, do their thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I find it like sexy. Like my one girlfriend, she will wear mascara on some days and she won't wear mascara on other days. And I just think she looks so fresh-faced and so young, and it kind of gives a like French girl vibe. I don't know, in the sense that it's kind of like laid back, rolled out of bed, you know, this is me. There's something sexy about no mascara. So again, my holy grail mascara is definitely Lancome Lash Idol. This is good, but if you have long lashes naturally, I think you will really, really, really like this. But if you are someone where you have shorter to like average lash size like me, I think that Lancome Lash Idol will kind of like zhuzh them up a little bit more in your favor. I would never buy this again. Guys, what is with the hype of this? YSL Lash Clash, terrible. It flakes all over my face. Whether, you know, it's brand new or old, I still have product left in here, but it's just, I've had this for so long. I'm not gonna get a sty. I'm not using this. Learned my lesson once before. I love the color. It is really sad because this is actually like a beautiful true brown color. It's such a good color, and I can't find a color that's similar to this. So if you know another mascara that is brown, similar to this kind of brown, like a true brown, a lot of them say it's brown, but really it's black. But I don't like this formula. It irritates my eyes. It's a little bit like there's some kind of scent to it. Honestly, I put it on my eyes. It irritates me because the mascara flakes off into my eyes. The scent irritates me. I don't like this. Again, Lancome Lash Idol, I will never, ever, ever buy this again. And to all of you who like this, I don't understand. Oh my God, these, another product that I tried that I cannot give to anyone. This was actually sent to me. I was asked to try this and incorporate it into a video of mine, which I hope you know, if I don't like something, I would never, ever, ever do that to you. I will not talk about something. I will not hype something up just to make money, which is why you have never heard of this until just this moment, because I do really need to get rid of these. But this is from City Beauty, the lid lifting treatment. I would never in a million years try a lid lifting treatment. That just sounds really scary. I did not try this, but I did try their City Lips plumping lip glosses, non-irritating. When I tell you that my lips are on fire, fire. And I am someone that I have a very high pain tolerance, and I do really enjoy lip plumping products. I can't ever use these. They sent them to me in 3 different shades. One of them is clear. This is Los Angeles. No, I can't do it. It's so terrible. It hurts. Very quickly, my favorite nail polish remover. I will forever buy this. This is the Mineral Fusion. If you have a stubborn nail polish, like one with glitter, this will get it off. Granted, you will have to go over, I would say like, okay, so it takes the nail polish off very quickly, one swipe, but it will kind of like migrate to your fingers because it is kind of like an oily consistency. So I take one cotton round and I'm able to get the nail polish off, and then I take a second cotton round and I kind of just clean up, and voila. I was wearing a really, really dark blue nail polish yesterday, and look, it came right off. So good, highly recommend it. I've tried a ton of nail polish removers. I will never go back to buying a drugstore nail polish remover ever again. Brow products. I love the Essence Make Me Brow. My favorite drugstore brow gel. I will forever buy this on repeat. This is so good. It's like $3, okay? And I really like the small applicator. Beautiful, highly recommend. I've been using this for years, been recommending it for years. The Araceli BB Brow Pencil, I love it in blonde. I will say, if I had to pick one brow pencil to purchase for the rest of my life, I would say the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, although I would say that the one reason why I hate it is because the spoolie always breaks off of it, but I do think that that is the best actual brow product I've ever used, but I wish that Anastasia would fix it so that the spoolie doesn't break off every single time. This is really great, a wonderful option. I would say a little bit cheaper than Anastasia Beverly Hills. I would recommend this, again, Araceli, and I would also recommend Joe Precision Brow Pencil, which you can get at your local CVS. Always clinical, secret deodorant, must need, necessity. Number 7, the best drugstore retinol ever. This is the Advanced Retinol 1.5 Complex. I love that it is a pump. We know how I feel about a pump. I've used every last drop of this. It does not irritate my skin. I have very sensitive skin. It leaves me so smooth. If you are looking for a retinol and you don't want to break the bank, it is not cheap, but it is not very expensive. I want to say it's like $30, but I will link it down below. This is so good. I will definitely be going back to this. Right now I'm using the Caudalie serum, but I would definitely go back to this once I'm done with that. Hask, I love this one. I recently bought another one, not as good as this one. This is the coconut oil one. I bought a maracuja one. It's affordable, drugstore prices. You know, I really love the way hair oil, it smells so expensive, but it is so expensive, okay? This is nice. You get a lot more than you get for the Way one, and it lasts a really long time. I love the scent of this one. Oh my God, I will link this one down below. Oh my God, it smells so freaking good. But I bought one in a blue bottle. I wanna say, is it argan oil? I'm not sure, but I will put what it is on the screen. And I like it, it hydrates my hair, but it doesn't smell like anything. And you know, sometimes, you know, I not only like to add this to the ends of my hair to help hydrate it, but after a couple days not washing my hair, I like the nice scent to mask maybe the other scents that I have going on, to be fully transparent with you, like I always am. Last but not least, I love Belif. I've been a big Belif fan for a really long time. A very long time ago, they reached out to me, asked me if I wanted to work with them on their moisturizing eye balm, which is exactly what it is. This is a trial size. My aunt bought me a little to-go pack and I used all of it. I scraped the bottom of this when I was traveling. I bring this everywhere that Mike and I go. Again, a really, really beautiful eye cream. This one kind of has like a gel-like consistency, so I find that it is really good for the colder months because it kind of creates like a thicker barrier. So I don't know, like your skin absorbs what it needs to absorb, but then it kind of leaves a kind of, not like waxy, like it's not uncomfortable, but it leaves a little bit of a gel texture to the top layer of your skin to kind of protect your skin from the colder elements. So like if you're going outside, so on and so forth, under makeup, it looks great, it looks beautiful. I love this. And I would be quicker to buy this again than I would the Rodial Dragon's Blood eye cream that I mentioned earlier in this video. But that is it, my friends. If you enjoy empty videos, let me know down below in the comments. What are some of your Holy Grail products? Have you tried any of the products I mentioned today? Do you love some of them? Do you not love some of them? I would love to know. But join me in my adventure to becoming a more minimalistic queen in 2025. I just want to repurchase the things that I know and love. I'm tired of the overconsumption noise in my brain. Like, I'm not kidding you. I'm one of those people, and it's very bad, and I don't know what it is. But when I get something in my head, like, okay, my girlfriend and I went to Mulberry the other day in New York City, and I fell in love with this bag, and I can't stop thinking about the bag. And I get to the point where it's like, I can't stop thinking about it, so much so that I will just buy the bag so that I can stop thinking about it and alleviate my brain from constantly thinking about it. It's like a weird obsessive compulsive that I have with material things. I did not buy the bag. I'm not going to buy the bag because I need to teach myself to move past the weirdness. Like, I don't know, does anyone else experience this? A lot of the times I can look past something, but when I really love something, I harp on it. I don't know. I'm trying to teach myself to just not buy things that I don't need to buy. And it's funny because the bag that I fell in love with at Mulberry is a tote bag. And literally in my last video, I said, Lord knows I don't need another tote bag, because I don't. So if you have any tips and tricks on how to be more of a minimalist, I would love to hear them, because that is a really big goal of my 2025. So any tips and tricks that you have, I would love to hear them down below. I would love to hear your holy grails. I would love to hear some products that you've tried that you don't really love. This way, you know, the rest of us don't go out and spend our hard-earned coin on something that isn't great. But again, I will say that preference and skin type plays a lot into beauty. So just because it did not work for you doesn't mean it will not work for others, but whatever. I love to talk about product, so let's talk about it together. If you have not subscribed, think about subscribing. This way you don't click out of this video and, you know, think about me and you're never able to find me again. Although my name is Fortune, so I should be a little bit easier to find than others, but just subscribe, take the guesswork out of it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.